10 years ago, I started getting strange letters in the mail. Fragments of prose describing murders. You've heard the stories about what happened in New York. Some of them, at least. Bodies started to pile up. It was a murder cult. Turns out the fragments sent to me were from the crime books of Alan Wake. The cult was copycatting the murders from the books. In their heads, they were performing a ritual to bring Wake back. Their imagined prophet. After that case, I started looking into Wake's disappearance on the side.
And you thought this case might be connected to him? His name does keep popping up.
I just wanted you to have all the facts.
Next time, before we find ourselves in the middle of a horror story.
Maður kom sem verið að feiti sem að koma upp úr tjörninni. The heart.
The page says Nightingale's in something called an overlap. Need to figure out exactly what that means.
I'm happy I'm not in charge of this mess.
Thanks. Let's start looking for Nightingale where he was killed. The writer of these pages knows what will happen. Because they're behind this. Or because they can see what's coming. Impossible things are happening here. A world operating on different rules. I need to understand this strange logic. To see the clues.
Þetta var hérna við unlockuðum þessu hliði núna síðast.
I've been thinking more about the cult of the tree. What sort of cult refers to themselves as a cult?
My experience, they don't.
Hey, hello there.
We're not seeing the full picture yet.
Those restricted areas.
Why don't you come over and say hi?
Hello. Saga Anderson. Are you two supposed to be here?
I'm Ilmo Koskela. Fantastic to meet you.
The Finni?
Yes,
Koskela.
Stephen here hired me to show him through the woods. He's in town on important government business.
Yeah.
Fixing this impressive piece of hardware.
I work for the FBC, ma'am. I'm authorized to be here.
And I bet you two are here about that murder. Nasty stuff. How's it going?
What is this thing?
It's just a monitoring station, ma'am. The Federal Bureau of Control checks volcanic activity and air toxicity levels. No need to worry.
Það sé það sem þessi stöði
for research purposes.
That's one gorgeous weather
saga. Lúkkan ekki eins og ykkur venjuleg.
Looks Nordic.
Raðstöð, sko.
I bet a family member made it.
My mother made this sweater.
For me. How do you know?
I knew it. My mom used to knit those sweaters for me and my brother. Watery, my hometown, was founded by Finnish immigrants. So between your name and the sweater, I figured your family might be from Finland too. Suomi, Finland. Ulla, Karjala-piirakka.
Close. My mom's family is from Sweden originally. I don't know much about them beyond that. The sweater is just something to remember her by. How did you hear about the murder, Ilmo? Do you know anything that could help us?
People tend to tell me things. The Koskela brothers are kind of a household name around here. Speaking of, if you're looking for some fun, stop by Watery. Just down the road from Bright Falls. There's our coffee world. There's sauna ja vihta. And we offer a variety of guided tours, hunting, fishing, hiking, whatever strikes your fancy. You name it, we probably got it.
Robert.
Stephen, we're investigating a murder that occurred nearby. What can you tell me about your bureau?
Nothing that isn't classified, I'm afraid. But I don't know anything about a murder. Operations here are run by a different department. I'm just here to make some repairs. The wiring on this thing frays every couple months.
Yep, that's the raccoons. They grow real big here with teeth like you wouldn't believe. Can't know right through a garbage can.
Thank you.
I
need to head out.
Þáttabirna eftir það. Var ekki búinn að skoða þetta hérna? Jú. Hvað ætli sé hérna inni? Clear sign of tampering. Signal was rerouting into a transmitter that is not one of ours. I fixed it so any alerts will come to our way. Prófa aðeins að leika mér hérna með ljósið. Ég held að það sé aðalega bara ljósið af skjánum sko, sem að nei, nú er ég sko ennþá grænni. Þetta er bara flott svona. Hvað sagði þetta? Leaving this here in case I'm not the next person to fix this thing. If you're reading this, check for tampering. They may want to put some secure metal casing around the whole thing so that the raccoons... hann setti það í gæsalappir. Þetta kannski ekkert... þetta kannski ekkert þvottabirnir sem að pásast í þessu eða? Herru.
Let's get to the murder side, Casey. A lot of things about this case keep bothering me. But one thing feels really off. Breaker's disappearance. I don't get the feeling Nightingale was responsible.
He was about to give you more of those pages.
Jep, fiktaði líka aðeins í stillingunum. Ég að ná 100 frames per second núna, sem að miklu meira smooth.
Nightingale? Spontaneous combustion? I don't know. Not the kind of disappearance we normally solve.
Skella þessi blátt aftur. Svona, herðu. Við komumst ekki hérna inn. Nei, þetta var boxið. Var ekki murder setið hérna.
Our crime scene's drowning. I never minded rain. Feels like home.
No sign of Nightingale. But the page did place him at Cauldron Lake in an overlap. So how do we follow him?
Sama logo hérna og
something around here will tell us.
Og
we've seen this symbol before.
Hálsmennið. Hérna einn af okkar. Okay, getur það ekki að fara í mind place. Case closed.
The cult of the tree is behind these murders. This case just became much more complicated. I'll need to start a new file. But it's my first cult case. Exciting.
Herðu, case closed. Kekjað. Nú að sjá, þá getum við farið hérna. Track Nightingale at Cauldron Lake. The Cult of the Tree. Þetta er Alex Casey lunchbox. Þá þurfum við að reyna að finna eitthvað nýtt clue. Og hvað ætlum við að reyna að finna hvert hann fór. Ekki geta fundið bara eitthvað fótspor eða hvað eftir hann. Ekki eitthvað picnic area. Við talaðu okkar mann eða? We find Nightingale.
After we find Nightingale, what then? I've never arrested a monster.
I've watched you arrest plenty of monsters, Anderson.
You know what I mean. Monsters. Light worked against him at the morgue. That might be the only way to stop him from hurting anyone else.
Sko, þetta gæinn sem að býr til leikina og skrifar á þetta ekki. Það lítur alveg eins út eins og Max Payne.
Monsters, overlaps, rituals. What do you make of all of this?
The killers are usually the ones performing the ritual, not the detective. Acting out their sick fantasy. They may be trying to get you involved, forcing you into their twisted world.
But with dead men coming alive, the word ritual starts to have more weight behind it. We need to look around. Learn what this ritual is.
Okay, við vorum að skoða þetta. Sigarettur.
A locked box. Is that the cult of the tree symbol on it?
Já, hérna.
A
Þetta er
creepy
allan að...
twig sculpture? Wonder what's inside.
Wash your
I should take
hands.
a look around for a way to open this
Take
thing.
the chicken out of the fridge. Take a nap. Við getum ekki gískað þetta bara. Wash your hands, take the chicken out of the fridge, take a nap. Það er örugglega eitthvað, sko, þessi... Það er örugglega eitthvað, sko, kóði, efsta línan er eitthvað, þú veist, translatar í eitthvað logo. Ég líst eiginlega ekkert á að vera hérna miðja nótt, sko. Það var svona til dæmis exi sem að þetta var alveg að losa okkur við. Jæja. Þetta er þessi. Sko.
Rest easy, buddy.
Já, ok, við nefnum ekki að vera eitthvað pæla ykkur reyndir í. Sko, hérna er þetta logo. Þetta er að spila á gítar. Sko, ok, take the chicken out of the fridge. Það er þetta logo hérna. Wash your hands. Vandalega er vaskur aukstar. Hérna, ok, þessir tveir þrýðningar svona á ská. Svo eru þessir. Og svona. Þessir og hvað voru... Ekki þessir hérna. Take the chicken out of the fridge. Þeir eru svona á móti hver öðrum. Og svo var take a nap. Þá eru þeir til hliðar. Ok. Stingast saman og svo liggja þeir hlið við hlið. Þessi hérna allana og þessi. Svo voru sko það sem er stingast saman. Hverju... Það er kannski þess að. Okay, wash your hands. Take the chicken out of the fridge. Take a nap.
Hey, Casey. What's the forest's favorite shape?
Please, Anderson. Just one
Wash your
case
hands.
without the
A triangle.
I don't get it.
Yes, you do.
Not till vinstri. Okay. Wash your hands. Take the chicken out of the fridge. Take a nap. Þessir ekkert í. Þessir eru. Þessir sem að standa svona uppréttir og stingast saman ekkert þetta. Þessir hérna. Á, þarna kom það. Það rólaðast
Notes and
þetta.
ammo. Looks like they're tools of the trade.
Hvað er þetta? Don't take anything if you aren't one of the trees. Það er cult stashes. Ok. Það er alltaf þessi, þá ekki eitthvað svona sem maður getur notað til að fá resources. Sé eitthvað fleira hérna. Það var ekkert hérna. Það var ekkert hérna. Og, hérna. Let this be a warning to you, fellow trespasser. They say the lake is a caldera, something from an erupting volcano or the sinkholes it leaves in its wake. But what if that's not true? What if it's something else, something less natural and much more man-made, intentional? I say the lake's not form, it's designed, and it has a purpose. The lake is a hiding place. Beneath the calm surface lies a secret machinery ready to be activated at the press of a button, and the people with a button, they're in that big house by the lake preparing. I know it. First drawing, waterline, real caldera is made from a volcano. Lava. Second drawing, waterline, engineered structure, strange machine. Okay.
I'm getting flashbacks. Remember Ohio?
Oh, come on.
Sure. The North Side slasher. But that case was completely different.
The trees, Anderson. He hid the bodies in the forest.
Bare feet. Nightingale. I'll see where these footprints lead. Can you comb through the crime scene one more time, KC? Just in case?
On it. If anything comes up, I'll radio you.
Hérna. Eiga þetta ekki að vera fótspor? Svona. Jú, hérna. Allt hérna fram. Skal horfa kringum okkur meðan við erum að rannsaka þetta. Tjöfulli maður. Núna, ég fucking veit að þeir eru að fara að koma með eitthvað viðbjóð, sko. Ég bara finnir eitthvað. Tónlistin, andrúmsloftið, allt.
The tracks lead into the water. Where'd he go from here? I can feel something. A presence.
Oh.
Nightingale isn't far.
Skottimmar. Camping do's and don'ts. Witchfinder Station. Vai ehkä komasta mä hivetään. Jajja. Oh, Witch's Ladle. There's no mystery. Cauldron Lake being named after the cordon shape, and yet there are many mysterious stories about the lake, it being a gloomy doorway to the underworld, or of a witch whose cauldron the lake really was. The legend tells that when the affections of a local sheriff went unanswered, he accused the lady in question of having bewitched. Ladle grew into a strange tree named Witch Ladle. The woman returned to her wrongdoers. If she was a witch before, if she was not a witch before, she was one now. She killed the sheriff, drowning him in the lake, and then she took out his heart and locked it in a box with the heart. She would summon him from the lake to exact revenge on her behalf, or so the legend goes. Oh, good.
What is that? Seems like it's react. These aren't the same tracks that were here before. They're headed into the tree, not out of it. My flashlight blew the dark stuff away. It was covering another page.
The fuse was in place. Saga stepped into the witch's hut. Inside, a bright light. There were objects that stood out to Saga, as if the light had manifested them.
The witch's hut. Okay. I trust the pages to lead me to the overlap.
Okei, anna här R1 till att... Tähän on pustaa vaselu siitä. Älä mättälä ja tätä varautumia. Berjast vid ekvara. Weapon upgrade. Igen, bara med två weapons. Profiling. Þetta alltaf Nightingale som
Nightingale is somewhere around Cauldron Lake.
The tree was a threshold. This place and the dark place. You're in over your head. Next stop, Caldera Street Station.
The threshold. Like a doorway. Leading to Nightingale. It's somehow connected to a tree. Witch's Ladle?
fuse was in place. She had found it among the junk in the forest. Sage stepped inside the witch's hut. Something rushed through her, a presence familiar. She couldn't quite place it. Something. Inside a bright light, Saga felt safe, like nothing could hurt her here. There were objects that stood out to Saga, as if the light had manifested them, pulled them from darkness, shift. In reality, heavy with hidden meanings. A coffee thermos, a shoebox, a mop, and a bucket, a poster on the wall. And in the cabinet, another manuscript page. Ja, här är sedan. Vi får de ordningarna. Vi får inte bugga. Jag bara fattar som träcket där. Ja.
This is the witch's hut.
Anderson, thought I saw something in the woods. Probably just a deer, but I'm gonna check it out.
Okay. I found another page. Following up on a lead. Keep checking in.
Roger.
Yeah. Here lived the witch of Cauldron Lake. Beware, her spirit may still haunt this place.
The page described the hut being lit and mentioned a fuse.
Tillbaka på rätt robot. Hey, the hut being lit and a fuse. Okei, það er sýnist ekki vera neitt þetta inni sko. Við erum að skoða þessar myndir eða eitthvað. Nei, herru. Jæja, sko, þeir eru að byggja upp í eitthvað alveg ultimate jumpscare hérna, sko.
This fuse is busted.
Friday, Mitch told me today that her family's moving away. This sucks. I haven't even told her I like her yet. What's the point anymore? She said her parents want to get better jobs and get her to a better school in a big city. I guess that's fair. Who wants to stay in Bright fucking Falls? Sunday. So I told her. She said, thanks. Fucking kill me. Monday, I snuck out last night again. Went to the big house by the lake instead of just watching it from here like I always do. Instead of just sitting around like I always do. Screw that. Anyway, something weird is going on down here. I'm going to find out what. I'm going to go back there tomorrow. with better gear, I bet I can find a way inside the building, take some photos. It's gonna be epic. Okay. Jeg vet ikke hva det er.
This one looks good. People should really stop littering, though.
Okay. Fuse. Getur við farið aftur í The Witcher's Hut og kveikt ljósin.
Another page. Making progress.
Má sjá. Þetta eitthvað quick save. Aja. Sé þennan áður.
The image of the witch in the sign. Saga addressed the witch. The smudged line on the heart. The second part recited from memory. I brought you the heart, witch. Show me the terror. Saga pushed the heart through the hole in the sign.
Saga pushed the heart through the hole in the sign. This was the key. The tree was the threshold. Ok, þannig að við þurfum vantilega að fara að ná í hjartað á gurnum. Og fara með það þarna í tréð. Nei, ekki mögulega kannski bara koma aftur í fyrrmáli þegar það er bjart úti. Já, ég er ekki að fara að líta við, sko. No. General store. Vorum við búin að skoða hérna inni? Jæja, ok. Oh. Some suspicious activity spotted. The fielder thought he saw movement in the bushes. Footprints around the area were found, but some were promised by the fielder. Note to self, train the fielder. Nothing to report. Some animals, regular hunters out after dark. Poachers, heard some gunshot. Not one of ours. Gotta keep an eye on these people. They could get more than they bargained for out here. Ok, akkur er búðin öll í rústi?
A cultist. A monster. Like Nightingale.
Jæja. Play a trumpet takes longer, but grants a larger health benefit. Ok, herðu, þetta svo er náttúrulega batteri í þetta helviti skeftaði. Sko, hvað hérna handgun ammo, pistol. Þetta battery, adhesive bandage, ok. Ok, þannig að fengum við meira. Check with Lady Fortuna at the counter. Ok. Spurning að heyri í okkar manni hvort það vil ekki koma. Don't forget update code 705 713 717 723 0112 5373. Sko, 012 er Fibonacci series, ég veit ekki hvort að það er eitthvað. Alltaf 7 í byrjun, 777, 0112, 5373. Er það eitthvað sequence? Sko, ef við horfum á lottómiðan, þá er það 5373 eru seinni tölurnar í fyrstu fjórum. Þannig að það er þá spurning hvort að 5373, hvort að það sé þá 9 og Fibonacci næsta er þá 3 739. Það testa 739 739 7 3 Er ég eitthvað svona hidden genius? You can quick slot weapons from the inventory. You can also quick slot healing items and throwable weapons. Já, ok. Við getum quick slotað þetta til dæmis niður. Quick slottum byssuna bara til vinstri og hægla byssuna. Quick slot hana til hægri kannski. Ok, þá erum við bara góðir hérna.
I should keep looking here.
Oh, I should keep looking here. Ok. Ok. Ég skal loka hurðinni bara. Nett hljóðið sko, þá lækkar hljóðið í reikninguna þessu. Ok, og við erum búin að finna þetta þarna. Ekkert hérna. Veitu, þetta eitthvað svona presence hérna? Það er eins og það sé svona blurrað allt þetta. Þetta er eitthvað. Nei, ekki neitt. Klukkan stopp. 10. Eða hvað, 510. Cirka bát. Búin að gera allt þetta. Myndavél. Og sjá hvort það sé eitthvað. Ég líka á kvöldistanum að það er farið. Ja. Sko, nú skal ég ekki segja, krakka mínir. Já, nei, ég bara, í alvörunni, þetta sé eitthvað úti sem maður eigi að vera. General store. Ja, ok, ég get þá bara farið. Mappið, og komum við það. Herru, ég ætla að leita þess aðeins og svo starta ég aftur streaminu þegar ég finn hvað við erum að fara að gera. Takk fyrir mig.